Right, good day, smart mathematicians. Let's do question 10.1. So the graph of h of x is equals to ax cubed plus bx squared is drawn. The graph has turning points at the origin and at B. Okay, A is the x-intercept of h. A is the x-intercept of h. Show that A is equal to -1 and B is equal to 6. So actually here we have to find the two variables. We have to solve for two variables. So what does that mean? It means we have to create two equations and solve them simultaneously. Okay? Right. Do we have two pieces of information that we can use to solve or to come up with two equations? Yes, we have. If we check, B here is actually two things. Point B here is actually two things. One, it is a point on the graph. Two, it is a turning point. So as a point on the graph, if we substitute x with 4, and then our output or our y should be 32. So we're going to create an equation using that. And then the second part is the turning point. We're going to derive h of x, and then if we substitute x with 4 into the derivative, we're going to get 0, because at the turning point, the gradient, which is the derivative, remember the derivative is the gradient. At the turning point, the derivative is equal to 0. So we're going to create equation 2 using that. And then we solve those two equations simultaneously, and we're going to get our A and B. Okay? Let's create equation 1 using B as a point on the graph. So we have h of x is equal to ax cubed plus bx squared. So where there's x, we put 4, and our y is going to be 32. So it means 32 is equal to a times 4 cubed plus b times 4 squared. So it meaning 32 is equal to 4 cubed, 64a plus 4 squared, 16b. Okay, right, we divide everything here by 16 because 16 is the highest common factor. So 32 divided by 16 is 2, is equal to 64 divided by 16. So 32 divided by 16 is 2. 64 divided by 16 is 4. So it's 4a here. Then plus b. That's equation 1. Okay. Right. And then let's create equation 2. We're using point B is the turning point. So we have to derive this. And then we get h prime x is equal to 3ax. We say 3 times a, which is 3a. Then x to the power 3 minus 1, which is x squared. So it's going to be 3ax squared. Deriving there using the rules of differentiation. Then 2 plus b, 2 times b. 2 times b is 2b, and then x to the power 2 minus 1, that is 1, so it's going to be 2bx. Right, so this is the derivative, and then when x is equal to 4, this derivative is equal to 0 at the turning point. So 0 is equal to 3 times a, then 4 squared plus 2 times b times 4. Okay, that is 0 is equal to 4 squared is 16. 16 times 3 is 48. 48a plus 2 times 4, that's 8. So this is 8b. Again, we can divide by the highest common factor here, which is 8. So it becomes 0 is equal to 6a plus b. That's equation 2. Okay, so now let's solve these simultaneously. You can use substitution, but elimination, if you check, elimination is going to be very fast here, because we can easily eliminate b here by subtracting these two equations. So let's use elimination, but if you want to use substitution, you can create equation 3 and substitute. And then let's say 2 is equal to 4a plus b minus 0 is equal to 6a plus b. So I'm saying equation 1 minus equation 2. Even if you say equation 2 minus equation 1, still you're going to get the same answer. So let's subtract these. 2 minus 0 is 2. 4a minus 6a is negative 2a. b minus b is 0. So we have negative 2a is equal to 2, meaning that a is equal to negative 1. Okay, right, so that is a. And then we can find our b. We can substitute our a into equation 1 or our a into equation 2. We'll get the same answer. Let's use equation 1. So it means 2 is equal to 4 times negative 1, if a is equal to negative 1, plus b. And then 2 is equal to negative 4 plus b. Transpose negative 4 becomes plus positive 4. 2 plus 4, 6. So it means b is equal to 6. See that? Therefore, h of x is equal to negative x cubed plus 6x squared. Okay, done. So we've asked to find the value of a and the value of b. Done. That's what they asked to do. So we are going to meet when we do question 10.2.